I became aware of Pioneer Camp through my youth group leader at the age of 16. I went to Pioneer Camp for the first time in 1981.
Pioneer Camp has been a really big part of my life. I've been on staff, I've been a volunteer, and of late I've been a parent of campers going to Pioneer.
A couple of my son's older friends were going to Pioneer, and they were only 2 and 3 years older, but it was enough that he's like, I want to go there, and he just kept asking, even when he was 4, if he was old enough to go yet. So by the time he was 5, he's like, we can actually send you now, and he was all excited. So it was one of those things he was anticipating and waiting.
My closest, most lifelong friends that I've had for the longest and will have for years to come are my camp friends. Those are relationships that are the strongest in my life and the ones I can see lasting a long, long time.
Pioneer's kind of just always, like especially through my teenage years, just been this place that's allowed me to grow. Is kind of I've always been just a very kind of shy, unsure of himself kind of guy, but it's been such an encouraging atmosphere to just get out there and try new things, learn from experience, and just become a more confident individual.
The first year my daughter went, she was there for 1 week, and we went to pick her up, and we were anticipating that she was a little more on the potentially homesick side. And as soon as we drove up, she looked right at my husband and I and said, "You guys here already?" And she wanted to stay another week, and she was either 5 or 6, I'm not sure, but yeah, so it was a safe place for her, it was a secure place, she felt loved, and it was fun. Like, what more could you want as a kid?
Our boys started when they were 6 and 7, and our daughter was probably 6 or 7 when she started. I just witnessed sort of live theater every day, and there was just constant activity, and the programs were lively and energetic and well thought out and just incredible.
We have 2 boys, and they love technology, but one of the things I love about camp is they have no technology, and they have so much fun and so much physical activity. They go to bed at night, they're tired, they're happy, they've had a joyful, fun, hilarious experience every day with kids, and they just play, and they laugh, and they don't even miss it. And that is such a positive thing for parents, to know that their kids can have healthy fun.
They went there knowing they could be themselves, they could be comfortable in who they are, what activities they like, what they don't like, and just try different things and be encouraged in what they're trying.
I mean, camp had always been so sweet for me as a camper, because like it was like, wow, I've got these really cool teenagers who like want to teach me how to like throw a frisbee and shoot an arrow and do a dive off the high tower and all this stuff. And so now it's just to just kind of figure out the capacities that God has given me to lead.
I think the leaders are amazing. I know lots of camps say that they've got the best staff. I have seen the best staff at OPC. The way they engage with kids, they're absolutely committed to loving them and laughing with them and playing with them. And we all know as parents there's a time when our kids don't listen to us as much and they listen to older role models, and I've seen that happen at OPC.
Every summer there was always a counselor who had a profound impact on them, and there was always something unique. There was a draw about that counselor.
I choose to send my kids to Ontario Pioneer Camp, mostly because of the leaders there.
The staff, the counselors have been amazing. Year after year after year, each of my children have had amazing staff members who care about them, who take great interest in them, who I feel when I pick them up at the end of the week, they know my kids. And that's just given a wonderful feeling of safety for me as a parent, but also for them as the kid.
I still remember the leaders that I had as a camper. That's from the 70s. I remember the names of the leaders I had and the impact they had on me. My Bible study leader, I remember the people who taught me canoeing. I remember the dining hall and the names of the directors, like the name of my chalet. It's so vivid because it was such a powerful experience. And I see the same thing now in my own kids, because they come home talking about all the fun they had and all the funny and crazy things that campers did, and their memorable experiences are wrapped up into what happens to them in that week. And those memorable moments become memorable moments for me as a parent, because they're just so into camp and they just are so immersed in an atmosphere that's healthy and fun and safe and joyful.
For each of my children, it's been a confidence builder, I would say. They're never hesitant to go try new things. They're confident in trying new things and going to new places, and I think Pioneer's been a big part of that.
I would say that research has shown that the impact that camp has on kids is profound, in the sense that it develops independence, it develops confidence, it helps grow their awareness of other people, it helps them build relationships, helps them navigate conflict. And then from a spiritual perspective, there's actually research that says that camp helps kids stick with their faith. That was my experience, and I want that for my kids too.
Because there's so many cool things we get to try and then have adults help us. Pioneer Camp is awesome because there's great leaders, fun activities, yummy food, fun skits and plays. Like, it's so nice. I love it so much. Yeah, I loved it. I love camp.
Pioneer Camp is awesome because you're gonna make incredible friends and you're gonna have an incredible time all the time. Like, every single day, every single minute, every single hour. It's just fun constantly, and just you're always learning and having a blast at the same time. So Pioneer Camp is awesome because there's no other place that you should be in the summer.